You. What up? All right. We got another one from Nuke's Top 5.
Okay. Love Nuke's Top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What we got?
This is 5 unsolved mysteries caught on tape.
Okay. Unsolved mysteries.
Yeah.
They're caught on tape.
See ya.
Let's see if we can solve them. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
The top 5 mysterious unsolved cases. Jackie Sutton. In late October 2015, seasoned British journalist Jackie Sutton arrived at a Turkish airport to catch her connecting flight to Iraq, where she'd been working with the free speech organization IWPR. Hours later, she was found dead in an airport restroom. Reportedly, Jackie Sutton had committed suicide, hanging herself using one of her own shoelaces.
Damn.
Now here's where things get even stranger. Earlier reports by the Turkish media stated that Jackie Sutton had become very upset after missing her flight to Iraq because she couldn't afford to purchase a new ticket. However, later reports revealed that Sutton could have easily paid for a new ticket. She was found carrying over 2,000 euros and 2 credit cards. Even more suspicious, another security camera clip taken shortly before Jackie Sutton's death shows her carrying what appears to be a shopping bag containing purchases made at the duty-free shop in the airport. Critics have argued that it seems highly unlikely that Jackie Sutton would suddenly decide to do a bit of shopping shortly before committing suicide. So was Jackie Sutton's death a suicide or something more sinister?
Something more sinister.
Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Something more sinister. And she was killed.
Lars Matank. Lars Matank was a young German man who went on a holiday trip with friends to Varna, Bulgaria. While there, Matank was involved in a fight with some other tourists and suffered a ruptured eardrum.
Ooh.
Because of the ear injury, Lars Matank was unable to fly, so he couldn't return to Germany with his friends.
Yeah.
He rented a room in a hostel in a poor area of Varna, Bulgaria.
Hostel?
Determined to wait until his ear had healed enough so that he could fly back to Germany.
Hostel?
However, that same night, Lars Matank called his mother and said that there was something strange about the hostel that he was staying in, and that she should cancel all of his credit cards.
Yeah.
Even later that same night, Lars Matank left his hostel room in a panic, headed for the airport. He called his mother again, this time saying that 4 strange men were following him, and that he was hiding.
Just like the movie.
Later, Lars Matank caught a cab and arrived at the Varna airport in the early morning hours. On airport security cameras, Lars can be seen entering the airport with his luggage.
You don't look terrified though. Okay, look behind him. He's talking to her though.
But minutes later, he is seen running from the airport in a panic, leaving his luggage behind. Eyewitnesses say that Lars Matank ran to a barbed wire fence that surrounds the airport, climbed over the fence, and then disappeared into some nearby woods.
What?
To this day, Lars Matank has never been found. His family asked if anyone with any info as to his current location, contact them via their website or Facebook page.
Hostel, man. It's about that. You seen Hostel?
He didn't have no bags with him.
One of the strangest disappearances on record is that of Brian Schaefer, an Ohio State medical student.
Got to smuggle drugs.
On March 31st, 2006, Brian Schaefer decided to go out for a night on the town with some of his college friends. They met at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, an upstairs bar at Ohio State's South Campus. Brian can be seen arriving at the bar with his 2 friends. They're smiling and laughing as they exit the escalator to the second floor bar. Around 10 p.m., Brian called his longtime girlfriend, with whom he had planned a spring break getaway to Miami a few days later. Brian told her that he loved her and would see her soon. Brian's girlfriend said that the call was nothing out of the ordinary. Later, Brian Schaefer is seen again on security camera near the escalators, with 2 girls. He seems to say goodbye and then heads back into the bar. Brian Schaefer was never seen again.
What?
Security cameras covering the only exits of the Ugly Tuna Saloona bar do not show Brian Schaefer ever leaving. The only possible other exit would have been through an area of the bar that was under heavy construction at the time and closed off to the public. However, even if Schaefer had left through the construction area, there are multiple other security cameras in the bar's vicinity. None of these cameras picked up footage of Brian Schaefer ever leaving the bar. It's almost as if Brian Schaefer disappeared into thin air in the middle of a crowded bar.
Got cameras inside the bar? Where are the cameras inside the bar? Let me see them.
Alan Gill. On the evening of February 23rd, 2014, Alan Gill took a strange trip through
Who's
Cornwall,
this?
England. Captured by surveillance cameras, Gill spent
Like
his
Tom's
evening
girl.
wandering the streets of several different cities for hours. He was seen in Wadebridge, then traveled by bus to Truro, then on to Newquay, then back to Perranporth. No one knows why Alan Gill took this strange trip, or what he was doing wandering the streets of 4 different cities all night. The next morning, the dead body of Alan Gill was found washed up on the shore of Perranporth Beach.
Wow.
Gill was naked except for 1 sock and 1 shoe. But the story gets even stranger. Alan Gill's other sock was found wadded up inside his mouth, wrapped in the cord of a pair of earbud-type headphones.
What?
Near his body was a black jacket containing a wallet with 95 British pounds, but his bank cards, credit cards, and ID were missing. However, the wallet contained a single bizarre picture, Alan Gill as a child. Even stranger, the jacket the wallet was found in was not the one that Alan Gill had been wearing on the night of his death. Initially, Alan Gill's death was thought to just be a very strange suicide. However, an autopsy revealed multiple unexplained injuries to Alan Gill's right hand, chest, and head. Police ruled the death as suspicious. The case still remains unsolved,
What?
and no one knows
Hell yeah,
what
suspicious.
happened to Alan Gill.
Nigga, suspicious.
Jameson
Earbuds in a sock.
One of the most
in his
bizarre
mouth.
disappearances in
May
recent
committed
history
suicide.
is that of the Jameson family of Eufaula, Oklahoma. Pastor Gary Brandon claims that the Jamesons told him that their home was haunted by angry spirits.
Oh my God.
Jameson said that they had made contact with the spirits of a dead family in their house, and that their 6-year-old daughter Madison often talked to the ghost family's child. The Jamesons said that 2 of the ghosts were called Emily and Michael, and that one of the apparitions had wings like an angel.
Oh my God.
Allegedly fearing for the safety of his family, Bobby Jameson had asked Pastor Brandon if there were quote-unquote special bullets that he could use to fight off the intruding spirits. Pastor
Nigga, what?
Brandon also said that Jameson mentioned that he had obtained a quote-unquote satanic Bible in order to attempt to ward off the ghostly beings. On October 8, 2009, the Jameson family loaded their pickup truck for a trip. It can be seen on their own front yard security camera moving things from their house to their truck. Bizarrely, the family seems to be in some sort of daze or trance-like state, making dozens of trips
Damn.
back and forth from the house to the truck, but never talking to each other once. After loading
What?
the truck, the Jamesons pulled out of the driveway and were never seen alive again. 8 days later, the Jamesons' pickup truck was found by the side of the road. Locked inside the truck were the Jamesons' wallets and IDs, their cell phones, and $32,000 cash.
What?
Also locked inside the truck was the family's small dog, which was nearly dead from starvation. A massive statewide search was launched for the family over the next 8 months, but nothing was found. Multiple theories were circulated. One that Bobby and Sherilyn Jameson had been meth users and had been involved in a meth deal gone bad. This theory
What?
would also explain their trance-like state in the final video of the family. However, absolutely no evidence of drug use was found when police searched the Jameson family home. 4 years after the Jameson family's disappearance, deer hunters stumbled across some skeletal remains in a remote area of the Eufaula Mountains, less than 3 miles from where the Jamesons' truck had been found. The bodies were forensically identified as the remains of the Jameson family.
Wow.
However, the bodies were so badly decomposed that no cause of death could be determined. The reason for the Jameson family's strange behavior and the cause of their death remains a mystery to this day.
They was possessed.
Yeah.
Was by them demons. They was possessed.
Murder suicide.
Huh. I mean,
Sad.
all those. I mean, like the last one, that's really not an unsolved mystery. Well, I guess
No,
it
no,
was.
well,
It was kind of a mystery, like.
yeah, it was a mystery.
How they
It wasn't
died.
unsolved. Yeah, exactly.
But we know that they did die.
They did
die.
Yeah, somehow. But no one took the cash.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Some weird. Lars Matank is weird.
Yeah. Lars Matake was weird. I think that he was trying to take smuggling some drugs back and took off once they caught him at the airport. You know what I mean?
No, because then there would have been some type of. They would have been like, no, he was running because, we caught him with drugs. They was, of course,
He
they would've said
disappeared.
that.
I thought he disappeared from the airport. You never saw it. They never seen him again.
No, he jumped over the barbed wire fence and disappeared into the fields.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what he was taking luggage. Why wouldn't he take anything with him? Like, what scared him out of the airport other than?
It looked like he was running for his life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. He was smuggling.
So
drugs.
I'm thinking like,
That's
I don't
something.
know if he was smuggling drugs
Yeah.
because you know what I'm saying. He was there for like some type of like spring break. Did you say spring break or
Yeah,
something?
exactly. And he had to stay for like he had to stay a couple of weeks for his ear.
Yeah, he would have went back if it wasn't for his ear.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That was just his luggage. It just looked like his luggage.
Hey, man. That's what I'm saying. He went to the airport and then he took off like that out of the airport. Like, why isn't nobody else running? Why?
Somebody's trying to get him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But where does drugs come into play? I don't see where drugs.
The reason why I'm saying drugs because he had luggage and he doesn't have luggage and he's running out, supposed to nobody chasing him. So I'm thinking maybe he got to a checkpoint. Oh, they found my drugs. I'm running and I'm hopping this barbed wire fence and then I'm going and then it's an unsolved mystery.
No, I think that.
You see what I'm saying?
It's only an unsolved mystery because it's went through all the cops were like, we don't know why this nigga was running and all this other shit. Like I'd imagine the cops looked in this nigga bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then what was it at that airport that made him run like that?
Somebody trying to get that nigga. Somebody from the and he said and then they said like
I would have grabbed all those people and been like, hey, come here, stand right here with me.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, I'd have looked. Yeah.
Yeah, something like fuck jumping and dive in the fence, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's going on with Lars, Mr. Tank.
Yeah. Okay, man.
Other nigga with the sock stuffed in his mouth.
Yeah, that was.
This looks suspicious. We're gonna label this suspicious. Niggas a little bit more than suspicious. This looks sinister.
Yeah, man. That was weird. That was definitely weird. Naked with a different jacket.
Different cities.
Yeah, walking around in different cities at night, and then
4 different cities in one night.
Sock in his mouth.
Damn. Well, it looked like he just got mugged.
Yeah,
He was in the wrong place, wrong time, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
He's looking for trouble, maybe.
Yeah, he's walking around 4 cities at night.
Yeah. I don't know.
Some close ass cities in London.
Yeah, you can be in 4 cities in one night. Damn. We can do that. We can be in Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and Austin in one night.
Good. Take a fuckload of drive.
Be all night.
Yeah.
Nigga be your whole night driving.
Yeah, really. But yeah, man. Okay. I think we saw about 2 of them, man. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never go to a hostel though. I know that. I'm never going to anything called hostel. What is hostel hotel?
I think so, man.
I'm still not going
Yeah,
to.
so when you go to England, there's gonna be a lot of hostels.
I'm going to a Marriott. Something that says
okay.
Marriott.
Yeah.
I'm not going to some shit that says hostel. Like, would you go somewhere in the United States that just said hotel? There's a motherfucking place that just said HOTEL hotel.
Nah.
Like, who's the hotel made by?
That's just me personally. You know,
That's everybody. Ain't nobody going to no damn hotel. Is this the La Quinta? Is this Motel 6? Shit just says hotel.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Some shit goes down there.
Definitely. Y'all should change the name. Hostel. It's not even.
They made a movie about that.
Yeah, no.
They made 2 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Not flattering.
No, not at all. Not at all. Makes you think about traveling overseas, you know.
It does. It does.